Hi.
Hi.
We are going to do a basic 101 essential oil class. I know we did one, it's been quite a little while here.
Right.
So Diana and I thought it would be nice to kind of do a little recap on 101.
Right. We didn't have it taped, or it was in an event. So now you can, if you want to show someone else or review, we can go back and take a look at this. So we thought we would basically start with us. We're going to kind of go through things. So I think we'll kind of start with the kit. Maybe do you want to? When you join and get your kit, you get the oil kits, but you also can get a diffuser. This is the main one. You can also upgrade. There's a couple other ones. This is the home diffuser. It's really, really nice.
It's called the Dewdrop. It's really nice.
Dewdrop, excuse me.
Yeah, they have one that looks like a flower top still.
Right, the rose or the home, sorry.
Yep.
The Dewdrop, you just take this off, fill it with water. There's a little red dot in there. You fill it to below that, add your oils, put your top back on, put the next part on, and then plug it in, and there's your buttons, and turn it on. And I will be eventually doing, I've got quite a few of the diffusers, and we'll be doing a class on tips and tricks with them and demoing them a little bit.
Yep.
So the other thing is, we'll kind of go over the oils, but just if you want to see how nice, here's the oil portion.
Comes like a big book, it looks like, the oil Bible.
Unwrap it, and then we're going to open this. And here's your everyday essential oils that come, and we'll be talking about them. And then, if you don't forget, some people think they didn't get this stuff. It's in the bottom here. They have another portion. They've got a couple samples of the Ningxia Red, which is great.
Delicious.
Some little packets. And this stuff's been opened, so bonus stress away bottle, a roller bottle that you can, or a roller cap that you can put on a bottle or an empty bottle and make to go on the go, and then some little cards that you can hand out to people and put these little drams, you can fill them and hook it in the corner of the cards and share your oils.
Easy sharing.
Yeah. So.
And then inside here there is information, right? There's a whole
yes,
bunch
all kinds of information.
So inside here there's just a whole slew of, if you forget, they just talk about the oils, the flex oils, mostly about different, the roadmap, so how to get started, recognitions, how to move up, rank up, the farms, where they're located. Because there are 3 different tiers of farms, applications if you ever want to sign anyone up by this way, and then mostly love it, share it, how to share it. So that's in there too. So there's the farms that Young Living owns, then there's the farms that they actually have partnership farms with. So they actually don't own the farms, but they have partnership farms. And then there's that 3rd tier of farms where they get the oils, but they're the same standard as when they own them, when they partner with a farm. It's the same standard, same rigorous testing. It's triplicate testing on each batch 3 times. So just so you're aware, Young Living can't own all the farms, so that's kind of a controversial thing with the seed to seal, which makes Young Living different than all the oil companies. They do own farms, they have partner farms, and then they have other farms that have the same high standards as the farms that they own and partner with. So I wanted to clarify that because there's a lot of rumors going around saying that they don't own all their oils, but just so you're aware, the amount of testing that Young Living does just to set maybe just even a batch of stress away, it's tested 3 times, triplicates of each batch 3 times. So think about that. That's a lot of testing that they do, and it's for quality and standards, and if it doesn't meet it, they don't ship it. And
you're also, we said this before, you're welcome to go there and see things yourself.
Yep.
To go in and watch or help plant, harvest, distill. You can go in and see that. They let you in to see what's going on. So
as long as you enroll and become a member.
Right. So.
Yep.
Okay.
We can start.
We can start. That's right.
So then we can. I'm going to click on here. We're kind of following along on the computer, and Maddie's helping. So journey. So what's your journey? How did you get on the path of young living? How did you start there?
Just went to go be polite to Steph because she was having a class, but I was kind of curious, and definitely had an aha moment with the digest. Definitely had an aha moment, and then I started using it with the foster dogs, and that was huge. So that was mine.
Yep, similar, same kind of thing with Maddie. She had digestive issues, and my sister-in-law, who actually I had the class for, she had suggested Maddie use Digest, and it actually worked, and I couldn't believe it, and same kind of thing.
Right.
It's like, this has to be a fluke, so tried it over and over and over, and same results. Kind of got hooked.
Right, you
So.
just, and we know.
We just
can
know,
trust
and the
it.
kids ask for it. It's
Right.
pretty awesome. Okay, so where do they come from? Where do the oils come from?
Plants. Powerful part of the plants. You got trees, roots, shrubs, resins, herbs.
It's basically the lifeblood of the plant.
Yeah.
So they take, in some of the instances, they grind up everything. In some instances, they take, just the flower
Yeah,
or
like the petals.
yes,
or-
it just depends on the type of plant.
there are a
that they're
few
going
that
for.
they tap, I think.
Yep.
And so they have some different, just depending on what gives the best results.
Yep.
Outcome.
Next thing.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, lots of different ways that it can support. The oils don't treat, but they can support hormones, brain health, healthy weight, emotions, spiritual support, stress, skeletal, digestive, circulatory, endocrine systems, respiratories, and immune systems. And we've seen, both of us have seen evidence in quite a few of those.
Yes, they are supportive in pretty much all functions of the body.
Yep.
Oh, our favorite for
Yeah.
chemical-free homes. So that was kind of our major, after we got using the oils a lot, then we started looking at more things in our houses that we're using. They say that only 5% of cancer is hereditary genetic. 95% is controllable by things that we're eating, things that we're cleaning with, environment, toxic environment. And so we're really on a kick of getting the crap out, essentially.
Right. We didn't toss everything out. We did, as we do, we replace.
Yes.
Definitely replace.
And what did you replace pretty much all cleaners in your house with?
Thieves cleaner. I use it on everything.
You can
Use it on
wash
everything.
windows. I put it in, everything. You
The
can,
floors, the counters, your bathrooms. I use it on the dogs to clean them. It's amazing. It's just
surfaces
amazing.
of like your
Surfaces.
counters,
Yes.
things that your food touches. You got to
Right.
think about the residue left behind
Right.
from chemicals.
Well, and if you use something and clean that high chair tray, are you rinsing it afterwards?
So if you're using a wipe of some kind or a spray, and then your kid, and then mouth,
Right.
same with dogs.
And Thieves cleaner is made out of plants,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't feel like you have to go crazy. I feel very, very safe using it.
And there's a whole line of Thieves dedicated to the cleaning aspect.
Oh, and there's lots. We could talk more about. We know so many things, and there's so many toothpaste, deodorant. Those things are just so not good for you.
Those were our first things that we
We
decided
both got
we're
rid of.
kicking. Yep, we use Thieves toothpaste, and we've gotten rid of deodorant because what's in your armpits, especially, men
Right.
and women, but there's a lot of stigma with
exactly.
breast cancer, and
Hi, Deb.
Hi, Deb. Supporting the system, just so it's awesome that we have options.
Right. And I'm not going to quit using everything, but it's so nice when I can have something that works that is healthy to
Correct.
reduce that.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay, so the different oils that come in the kit. So, you want to just kind of hold it up and we can show? Because we'll
Is
talk in depth,
Okay.
right? This isn't
Maddie's
the
going to
flex.
hold it up
Yep.
for us.
So there's Pan Away, Stress Away, Digest, Thieves, Frankincense, RC, Lemon, Peppermint, Lavender, Purification, and Copaiba. There also is what they call flex oils in case that, like we said, they don't compromise any quality.
Right.
So they have different
And then
flex
stress
oils.
away too.
Yep.
Your bonus oil.
Okay. How do you use these oils? Like, that's number one question that we
Definitely.
get. So how do you use them?
I really like to put them topically
Yeah.
on the skin or where you need it. You can either, are we going to do this? She does it a little bit differently. We were talking the English basically apply them topically. So you can mix it with a carrier oil and put it wherever you need it to go. There's a few different ways I like to do that. Ingesting them is another way to use them. and you can put it in your water. You can cook with the Vitality line, or you add them in your food, dips, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Drinks.
Fun to do.
Water.
And diffuse. I absolutely love to diffuse.
Or you can cup it too.
Right, and that one,
So inhalation.
I don't think I really did that in the beginning as much as I should. And what I really like to do is when I put it on my hand, give it a little mix, and then breathe it in, and then you can just hold it, on your skin too, because there's enough there. I mean, we do every drop. I mean, I pet dogs and everything after I do it. So, do you have a favorite way while she's switching?
It just depends, I guess. If I want to get it more immediate in my system, you can ingest. Otherwise, the cupping, especially for if you're having that anxiety or stressed out or emotional support, I feel the cupping method.
And I think respiratory support. If you need respiratory support,
I'll put it on and cup.
I cup.
Breathe
and then
heavy,
hold. Yep.
in and out, big breaths.
Yep.
And so they're saying that the olfactory, so in our nose, so inhalation gets to our brain right away. They're saying, within
26 seconds.
Well, on the skin, right? It's 3 seconds.
Right.
Inhaling. So that's why when you're anxiety and you're freaking out and you're like, oh, I need to calm down, just a couple big breaths in. Within 3 seconds, it's already in your brain, calming you down, And I witnessed that myself. I like that.
Yeah.
But it just depends the application. So how long do they last? So it's saying when we're ingesting, or if it gets in the body, they're saying 3 to 6 hours,
right, with
no other side effects, no crashing coming off.
Right, and I think too, if you don't, when I say to someone, or they say I've used these oils and they don't, sometimes we need to apply more often, and
different ones, and sometimes I'll even say if there's something going on and I really want to support it, I say every 20 minutes for 2 hours. Let's see what happens, and keep applying. Give it bang, 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 whatever you're supporting. So. Just like common medicines that the doctors prescribe. Me and Diana might be different. So with what works and doesn't.
Right.
So same with the oil. So some things that I really love and calm me down might not be the same for Diana.
Right. You have to kind of play around with it and try it.
You really do. If one doesn't try, there's a million others. There's a lot of reference information. Use the information. So there's different grades. Not technically they don't, but they kind of in the oily world they call them grades A through D. So D is kind of like the floral water. It's the byproduct from distillation. Then C would be it can contain, I don't know, it's perfume grade.
Right, more scenting.
Yes. B is food grade per se, and then A is the therapeutic. All of Young Living oils are considered grade A, therapeutic. They have a whole line basically that you can ingest, the Vitality, and then they have the regular. So they might have Thieves Regular and Thieves Vitality, same oils.
Yeah, is it wrong to say I feel the therapeutic action, they have good action? Is that a good way to describe
Potentially, yeah.
There's good, you see...
like therapy. So you're doing something to get something.
Yep.
I would agree. So then we talked a little bit about the seed to seal. So Young Living is the only company to have the seed to seal. If you want more information, you can go to seedtoseal.com. Kind of cool information, mind blowing. Like Gary Young really takes it serious. So the plants, he picks the seeds out by hand. Right. The land is all virgin land. There's no
chemicals on it.
No chemicals.
Hi, Aunt Kathy.
They basically no pesticides, no chemicals, no weed killers. Most of them are picked by hand.
Right.
Maybe with some machinery help, but there's nothing. Vigorous testing, like we already talked about, the triplicate for each batch, and it goes from their farm to your home. So me and Diana do not carry any kind of, even though Diana has a lot of oils.
I have a lot of oils, but this is
is her stash.
My use, and I like to share, but I don't carry inventory.
Yeah, we don't do inventory, so whatever you order from Young Living, so we would highly, highly advise against going through a second party. Young Living comes direct from their distribution centers, and they can guarantee, because people can tamper with this little seal. So all it is just a little seal. They could actually take this off, dump the oil out, and put new stuff in. You don't even know what you're getting, and put a new cap on.
Those are sold online.
Yes, it's illegal. Young Living does not allow, but some folks still do it. So we order directly every month, her and I make a purchase.
Right.
So check out the Seed to Seal. Kind of went off on a tangent, but Seed to Seal is a really cool thing. So they do their own distillation. They do their own, like seal. So basically from farm to table is what they do.
And why companies? I mean, some are just out to make a dollar, but there's some probably good companies out there that they aren't necessarily realizing when you're buying your product, you're buying it sight unseen. You haven't seen what goes into it, so that's just the difference with that. I'm not saying another company is good or bad. I just know I can trust mine. So.
Yeah, we know that transparency, and that's what I think our whole thing is. If we're going to use it on our children, on ourselves, on our dogs, just with everybody, we want to know that it's a safe product, it's tested, so we're going to go with a company that we trust. So we only talk about Young Living. We're not.
Right.
We don't know. We're not talking about any other company.
We can't speak on other.
And we're not diagnosing, preventing anything, or doing
treating or anything. We don't.
So we're just giving advice.
Yep. Do you know that it takes 60,000 rose blossoms to do 1 ounce of rose oil? I mean, that is just
in this little tiny bottle. 60,000. Like, it's pretty cool. Lavender is abundant, so they have tons of lavender fields, which we'll hopefully get to see. But 220 pounds will give you 7 pounds of oil, so that's quite abundant in the Young Living, the essential oil world. So that's an abundant plant.
Jasmine, it takes 8 million hand-picked blossoms to produce 2.2 pounds of oil. So that's a lot of.
That's a lot of blossoms.
Lot of blossoms.
And I heard that they have to be picked at the exact right peak at times, and people are checking them by like the minute.
Yeah.
Like right before
around the clock.
Yeah,
around the clock. You go around the clock and check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the color coordination.
Oh,
yeah,
look at us. We didn't even try.
Look, even Maddie matches.
Yep, she got a little swimsuit on. Yeah. Woo, thanks, Kathy.
Yeah.
I didn't try. And then with sandalwood, which is awesome oil.
Yeah.
They have to be 30 years old, the trees, and they have to be 30 feet tall before, and basically 90% dead before Young Living will even harvest them. So, I mean, think of how long these trees, and then how much it actually yields. Mm-hmm. And a little bit does go a long way.
Right. A lot of times I always say start with 1 drop, and if that works, great. If you need more, or feel you want to add more, then you go with more. So a little does go a long way.
And in the little bottles, there's what, around 90?
90, yep. I've gotten sometimes a little more, but yep, 90.
And then the big drop's about 250 to 300 depending.
Yep.
And so, I mean, they last a long time depending on your use, though.
Right.
So if you're using 2 and 3 drops at an application, you're probably going to burn through more oils than using 1.
Right. There's some I just plain order fairly often.
Yes.
But like my frankincense I use every day, and my sacred frankincense, and it was a little spendy, but I really have been impressed. It's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
how do we know that they're safe? Basically, there are some photosensitive ones, so bergamot or any of the citrus ones, you won't want to apply directly to your skin and then go sit out in the sun, per se.
Right. Use them at night if you're gonna, or make sure
or on your feet.
Yep.
We have seen burns come with the photosensitive
so be careful.
ones.
Diluting when you start out. There's, you can always add more, but use a carrier oil. If you decide that you feel like you're having a reaction, do not use water. That's just going to push it in. So if you wanted to, support like you've been out gardening or something, you can put it on and go in and take a shower or a bath, and that'll push it in. But otherwise, you want to use carrier oil, and that'll help if your things are getting a little warm feeling or tingling, or you're uncomfortable with it. We don't ever put them in our eyes or in our ears. You can put oil on a cotton ball and set it in your ear or around them, but
or you
don't
can go down in the front,
right.
The front
you go
sides.
around and then all the way down, so you can do those.
And never, like with kids, dilution always,
right.
And start low and go slow. So we always say feet,
yep.
Especially if you're new to oils. Diana and I have been doing this for almost 4 years. We don't really use carrier oils.
Right, we don't have
we eat the oils as and ingest them, but with kids
and
dilution.
dogs, go slow and let them be introduced. Some dogs aren't a fan, some dogs really like it, so let them, even if you're diffusing, you wear them first, and diffusing and stuff. So
and then carrier oil. So you're speaking on, what's a carrier oil? Like, what is it?
Young Living has quite a few different ones. V6 is one of them. Then they have some that have some oils in, like Ortho Ease, Ortho Sport. They have a calming one. They have a massage one. They have a one for cellulite, which is kind of nice. So you can use those. You can use a good quality olive oil. Yeah, it's the same. They're empty. I'm waiting for my big. I ordered a big bottle.
To replenish.
We're in trouble.
So basically, a carrier oil is, they say, it basically slows down because it's a larger molecule. So the essential oils are such small molecules, they get through your skin and into your bloodstream rather quickly. So like she said, 26 seconds in the body. This one will slow it down because it's a bigger molecule and it just takes more time to basically absorb. So if you're feeling hot, like after using different oils, can be, you know, hot oils,
Right.
use peppermint.
Right.
Put some carrier oil and just put it wherever it feels hot
Right.
on the body. Okay? Next slide.
She's adjusting her hair here.
No,
Alright.
not just you.
Alright. So this is about ingredients and chemical free and why we chose to not use the yuck.
Right, and it's so hard. I know, who wants to go to the store and read the labels, but you really need to, because you figure if you buy a product that has a little baby on it, or you buy it in the pharmacy department, you know, that
It's
you
safe
think it's
and
safe. And it isn't
Doesn't
always. So you
necessarily mean-
really need to look and do some researching. I started looking things up. Aluminum in your deodorant. I mean, and we've done, and we'll, you know, we have a class.
Phthalates and
Right.
just
We have a class on the chemicals.
yeah.
If you want, let us know. We'll tag you in it so you can see it. And it really is, it is overwhelming to
Well, think about it. Your skin, they always talk about, is your largest organ. So
Right.
if you're using chemicals in your lotion and body wash with chemicals and hair gels and makeup,
Right.
especially us women, Young Living came out with a line now.
we're having so much fun with the makeup.
Savvy Minerals. Awesome. No junk, no yuck.
Right. To know that we're not, you know.
Right. Okay, next slide. So now we're getting into the nitty gritty. So we want to talk about Frank the Tank. He's one of our favorites. We already
He
talked
is.
about it.
You don't know. He's one of them. If you don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's
what's
in the
your-
Brain Power Blend.
Yes. And it's just lots of ways we like using it. You really like diffusing it with the bergamot.
Oh, that is
It
like my new
smells so
favorite.
good.
So bergamot and frankincense in the diffuser takes it to the next level. I love bergamot. Frankincense by itself, not really my favorite. Together, they're quite amazing.
If you're making your own skincare or you want to boost what the stuff you're buying, this is a great one to
Good
put in
in
there.
toner.
Good, yeah, good in toner. Good in your
And face cream,
lotions.
serums, anything.
Definitely.
Just helps supporting of good cellular function. It's a good cellular support
Definitely.
for the body.
And if you can look up. Whoops, we got to go back. Also, during prayer time, it's grounding. That's a good way to use it. So that one, we just love Frank the Tank. You can't go wrong. And I mix it with a lot of different things just because of it doesn't. It's
Yes.
not my favorite smell, but and then
Peppermint.
Peppermint.
So peppermint also comes in Vitality, but this is peppermint non-Vitality. The Vitality is meant for ingestion. This one is not labeled for ingestion. So for FDA purposes, there's two separate labels, a Vitality line and a regular. This one, the Vitality is good for fresh breath, tea, drinking with hydrogenized water is kind of an awakening. You can put it on your body where you work out to give a little boost. It's just an amplifier sometimes if you put it on after.
Right.
It can
It's a good
really
one to
force.
go.
This could be a hot oil where you might want carrier, especially if you put it on your
Right.
neck for. It does give like a cooling sensation to the body once you apply it. So I put it on Maddie last week, and she was like, "It's like really cold," and
Yeah.
that's what it does. If you ever had peppermint shampoo, like
Yeah, and it tingles.
tingling, same kind of thing.
And I like to use it. What were you going to say?
Oh, we're not done that. We're on.
Okay, we'll finish. It's also if you are outside. We used it at a wedding we were at last year. It was really, really hot. You can put it on the back of your neck. So anytime
Women
you need
with
to cool
hormone
down,
fluctuations.
yeah, this works
Really
great.
supports that maybe potentially warm feeling. Lavender.
Lavender.
Want to hold it up?
Lavender is the calm oil of relaxation.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's a relaxing. So in the diffuser in a child's bedroom, or even on the pillow, or on the bottoms of the feet.
Right.
This is like one of their pride and joys, Young Living, and there's a lot of other lavenders on the market, and many aromatherapists have agreed that this one is the it one. A lot of them have like the fakey alcohol smell. This one's straight lavender.
It's really nice.
Diffuse for a calming, soothing.
Aroma. Yep. So you can also add it to any kind of face products,
Right,
body
'cause it's good for the
lotion.
skin.
Yep.
Yep.
Or even in your bath.
Yep. That's a good one. We
All
use that one
right.
a lot. Next slide.
Next slide. Oh, purification.
Yeah, my
Love,
garbage
love.
can needs this.
I use it on wool dryer balls, so instead of dryer sheets or any
Yeah.
kind of drying apparatus thing, that's what I use. Stinky.
Yeah.
After you, to me in the winter, we fry fish. Yeah,
Yeah,
purification.
get this out anytime you...
Stinky shoes.
Stinky shoes, stinky garbage can, dogs.
I use it sometimes as deodorant in the summer on myself. A few
It's
drops
definitely
under
a good
each
one.
side.
You can make up some sprays and do the furniture. If the house is closed up, this is a good one to just kind of help
Also
the
with
house.
outdoor annoyances, right?
Outdoor annoyances is a good one, yes. If you want to make up a little spray, it's good for the dogs so they smell good. And it also helps them with the pests outside. So that's a good
What are we
one.
doing?
Oh, thieves.
Okay, thieves.
Okay,
Thieves. Woot woot.
These helps support a healthy
respiratory. That's a big
system.
word.
So, like, yes, this is the it oil. We start stocking up end of summer usually,
Yeah.
or early fall, because when the kids go back to school, inevitably there's some kind of illness.
Isn't there a free one this
There's
month?
a free one this month
15
in July.
mil, not this
The
one,
big
the
boy.
big one. And I
like
actually...
this big, but
That big, right.
Yes.
Only
like
these.
this.
So it's
But it's gonna be
the
Thieves.
big guy. We're pretty excited. So there's an ingestible one as well.
Right.
Thieves Tea is good on chest, feet.
Yeah.
When I don't feel good, I
Yeah.
take it on the hatch.
Yeah, down the hatch, definitely get on the feet. Get on the feet, get on the feet. Yep.
Okay.
Stress away.
Ooh,
Stress away.
promotes.
Wellness and maybe an important part of your daily healthy
Health regimen.
routine.
It's one of the
top
emotion.
oils.
Yep.
So this, I've never met a person doesn't like Stress Away. It smells like lime, vanilla, just
It's
beach in a
really-
bottle.
Yeah, it's really
It's just
good.
pleasant. And this is one if I'm having kind of a, ooh, yeah, I'm like worked up or just work has got me crazy in the hands, cupping, breathing hard. You can taste it. So, yeah.
And you can just use it and then use it
At
again.
night with cedarwood, that's
Oh.
my combo for sleep.
That one's
Stress
really
Away
good.
and cedarwood in the diffuser, amazing for sleep.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
I
And you
love
can,
it.
that's a good one to put that roller ball on, or they do sell it in a roller ball, and
You
it's
can
really, really good.
Carry that with you on the wrist. You can use it for
Is there one you
perfume.
want to talk that you like? Which one?
But my favorite
Yeah, what's not in the kit. So
Yeah,
what's
what's
in the
to-
kit? You can say your favorite oil. What is that one?
That's your favorite.
the orange.
Orange. It's her favorite. Yep.
Orange.
That does not come in the kit.
But
Oh, a great cologne. Yes, Stress Away is a good cologne.
Love,
yeah.
Yes. Orange is so refreshing. It's so good.
okay, and the next oil is lemon. And just so you know, my cousin Lynn, who's in the video with the other kids, her favorite oil is lemon.
Also, your
Lemon.
cousin Lily's favorite
Do
oil
you think
is
she
lemon.
likes the smell of it?
Oh, it smells. What do you think about the smell? Is it fresh and crisp and clean? It's yummy in food, water,
Yeah.
drinks.
It's
Lots
not
of
gone,
options.
but
It
it's
is
not
a
gone.
key
I know.
ingredient in Thieves and in Ningxia. So the Ningxia packets you get for immune support and just
Right.
everything support, Ningxia, lemon's actually in that. It's also good to help for flushing.
Right. I have some almost every morning in a cup of warm water, so I really, really
may
like it.
support your immune
And
system.
I normally have, for the hydrogen water, I normally put either lemon in mine or either lime. That's why I have lime milk, because I'm
Yeah.
because
You like-
I'm gonna take it down the hatch after the video.
All right.
Okay, good.
And then Copaiba. So this is
Yeah,
overall
thanks, Mandy.
wellness. Copaiba. It really doesn't have a strong smell at all. It's just kind of pleasant and
It's kind
Mild.
of like
It says it's a great skin oil. I don't know that I've ever used it.
I've
on
never
skin
used it as
stuff.
that. I've used it on other things. So
Right.
when I
and
put
it's
Thieves on.
a good body oil.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Mhm.
Yep, and it supports nearly every system in the body.
So I usually
Um,
like use it over top of something. So if I have maybe like some respiratory support I need and I put, peppermint, then I would put that over.
There is a Vitality one, and so that one is a good one too if you need
You can put
some.
it in Ningxia.
Yeah, put it in the Ningxia, and there's certain times when that would really benefit too.
Panaway
There's the
So it has a
panway.
special cap on it because it has that menthol salicylate, so that's kind of what's in aspirin, I believe.
Right.
So for kids, they want to have a safety cap on it because it kind of smells, a lot of folks say it smells like Bengay-ish, if you've ever smelled that for mussels. It used to, yeah, so it actually smells really good. A lot of people order the kit just for this oil. For the big bottle, it's quite expensive, what, in the $60, $70 range. For the big 15 mil, I don't even know if they sell it in the big 15 mil anymore.
I think so. I
Okay.
haven't bought it for a while because I'd gotten stocked up.
Right.
It has, you can smell the wintergreen in it, which
Yeah,
I really like.
It's for soothing, so any kind of supporting of soothing, you know, the muscles or...
Back and neck for
Yes.
soothing.
Yes.
Yep, and then they also say
Healthy-
for healthy
healthy
skin,
skin.
coloration.
And I've never.
I've only used it for the more of muscle support,
Right.
personally.
Right.
Are we going to the next slide?
Yep, we can go
We
to the
are
next
going
one.
to the next slide.
I'm doing
Okay.
this.
Don't we have a good helper here?
Yeah.
It says page 21.
So what's this one? What's the next one?
Can't get this one out.
What's that one? Digest?
Digest. I use this on my tummy because when it hurts, like when I was sick, I do that.
Or in a compliant way, it does help.
Support.
Support.
Digestion.
Digestion.
Yes.
8, not.
Yeah, exactly.
So they have a vitality of digest also that you can
I need to
ingest.
have something.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. About digest.
And when I was in the car, in Grandma's car, it made me feel, I got car sick. And my tummy hurt. Then I think she put that oil up to like the air.
the
the
car
vents,
vent, yes.
yeah.
Because
And
you
then-
were in the way back. I couldn't get to you.
And it goes through the vent, and then I felt it.
Yes.
So you've been diffusing,
Yes.
but rubbing on the belly is, or you can take it in capsules, or if you're brave, down the hatch. Ooh.
And,
There's a very strong fennel odor.
yeah, it does. It's not my best friend smelling wise, but it was my aha oil.
And for
I need to
diffusing, it is
smell.
not my favorite. I would rather just put it on or take it
I
down.
need this to smell.
And then another one.
I just smell RC. It smells horrible.
Oh,
I need to
well, I like RC. It's
So
like
do I.
eucalyptus.
I need to smell beach in a bottle again.
Oh,
Oh goodness! Just
Well,
to get that RC out.
yeah,
of the
RC is amazing. It is. They call it for respiratory. What is it? Respiratory control or?
I think so.
So it's RC. It supports a healthy respiratory system, diffusing, or you can rub it on your chest, your feet, just kind of comfort. In the winter months, this is like my jam.
My jam,
So
yo.
good.
And sometimes you can, or just jam it out. Diffuse it, or like I said, put a carrier oil and put it on your chest, feet. Next one.
Whose oils?
No, why oils? So why would you want these oils in your life? So Diana and I live what we call the oily lifestyle. So we really are kicking the yuck to the curb.
Right.
We have decided that for our families, we really want to have more health and supporting health and prosperous in that fashion.
Right.
And we've become more conscious of what we're putting on and in and around
Right.
our families and ourselves. So, it's just what we've found to be
Right.
a good source.
Well, and we don't. It doesn't take the place of a doctor. I just had to have some teeth pulled, and I was given products to use to, antibiotic and pain pill. But sometimes they weren't like lasting as long as I needed, and so here's a way, if nothing else, the stress away because it was stressful, not feeling good, or using something that would support sleep or support relaxation, and just the warm feeling of the peppermint or the panaway just helped really, really.
so in
support
addition,
Right, in addition, we don't say
not go to
don't-
doctors.
right.
We don't use medicine. We're just saying we use these to try and, either support.
or come alongside what the medical
Yep.
stuff. Next one.
Okay.
Is it almost over?
Yes. So where do you begin? So basically, you get the oils. Diana talked about the diffuser, the extra stuff. All the oils, you're basically paying $70 for all of these oils, which is, I think it's a $360 value for
Right.
the whole kit, and they offer it for $160, and then there's tax and shipping. But you literally can't get all 11 oils even from a grocery store for
For that
$70
price.
and
That
then the
price.
quality alone. Because we've actually done our own checking.
Comparison. Yes.
And we don't really encourage our friends to buy things from the grocery store or a health store that are of the essential oils because the quality
Don't
isn't
know.
there.
Well, and I went and bought a lemon oil, and it's like, well, why can't you ingest lemon oil?
Yeah, it literally says do not ingest.
Do not ingest. And some of them say combustible and that kind of stuff.
Why would I want that on my skin or in my environment if I'm
Right.
trying to get the yuck out?
Well, and I especially am not going to put it on grandbabies or my dogs either. So
Exactly. So the kit we already talked about, but you also if you were to enroll and become a member with Young Living, you get that 24% discount for life. So you're not paying the retail costs.
Right.
You get a cheaper, and then if you join the Essential Rewards where you get monthly shipment, you get to pick your different stuff. It doesn't auto ship you what they have. You just get you get to pick your $50 worth or more. There's different tiered levels.
right.
So, it's a free membership. So by signing up, you have a membership. There's never a cost, except for you do have to maintain it, do a 50 PV order in 12 months.
Right.
So once you order your kit, so we can talk further on that if you want more information. How to order it, you can either contact Diana or myself. We have a team currently. We have support from uplines. We're always encouraging others and sharing and want
Right.
folks to join. We like to share knowledge and trade knowledge and
Right.
keep learning ourselves.
Yep. And we're hoping to grow because then we learn more. We're excited about it, and we want to see if we can make a difference in your life.
Exactly, because we were skeptical. We never got into this to share. We
Right.
got into this as product users only.
Yep.
So basically, that is the end of 101. If you want more information, because this is going on YouTube, right?
Yes.
You can contact us,
Yes.
And I'll put the links.
and we have
Can I
Instagram,
s-
Facebook.
Can I say this?
You can say what you need to say.
Yes, we are on YouTube.
Okay, say it.
Subscribe, comment down and share with your friends and family. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.